Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network. Well, you know, we all should be working out. We should be getting at least some kind of exercise on a daily basis or a certain amount of exercise in a week. Scientifically proven how impactful it is. But it doesn't have to be as challenging or, in our minds, as strenuous as you might think. Many different things that we can be doing. For example, yoga, certain types of stretching. We're going to talk about that today and how it can truly make a huge impact in your life. She is a doctor of naturopathy, certified body talk trainer and practitioner, certified nutritional counselor, master herbalist, and certainly has this in her wheelhouse. Dr. Jackie Thomas Ali is back with us. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fantabulous. How are you?
Very well, and looking forward to learning more about this because some of these exercises I've thought about, wondered about, friends are doing them. You know, I find that I go to the gym and I'll put some time in. I'll be honest with you. I need to really pour it on. I've been leaning back a little bit. I've really got to dig into it. But I'm not seeing the results I think I should be seeing. And I know why. I'm just not putting the true dedication into it. But maybe it's because I'm bored. I need something new. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is the answer. So where do we start today with these types of workouts?
Well, you know what? It's interesting that you mentioned about what you've done or what you're doing, because that's really how many people, when they think about exercising, that's what they do. They go to a gym. They sign up at a gym. And in doing my research, I came across a system called Orange Theory. Orange, like the fruit orange theory workout, which is a combination of strength and cardio. And I'm saying, okay, here's something else, but somebody may be able to benefit from it. Mm-hmm. It helps with the metabolism, burning calories, building lean muscle at the same time. And it's a whole system, lasts about an hour. And it's a full body workout that focuses on training endurance, strength, and power. And they use heart rate based training to know how to set up the intervals of the training so that the person knows what works best for them. And there are special gyms and special trainers that use this system. But again, it's called Orange Theory. And so this might be something that a person may find to be very beneficial. But what I want to also focus on is that in order to get workout benefits, it doesn't have to be aggressive. It doesn't have to be, I gotta. That there are other ways, other exercises that helps to develop the body and helps to bring the body as well as their energy field, their mind in alignment. And that's what I'd like to focus on. And I've called the category non-aggressive, so that a person would be able to know the difference between the two.
All right, this sounds fantastic. I like the word non-aggressive because it sounds like not a lot of work, but you're still getting the benefits. Dr. Jackie, what are these exercises we're talking about here?
All right. I'm going to start off with Pilates. And, you're going, as a person hears the names, they're going to say, oh, yeah, I know about this. Oh, yeah, I've heard about it. Yep. So it's not anything that is unknown or foreign. It's just not people recognizing that it is a form of exercising. So I'll start with Pilates, and Pilates is a form of stretching and moving, and it's non-aggressive. It helps to improve mobility, flexibility, strength, range of motion, posture, balance, and coordination.
Got to tell you, those are all the things I know I'm not that great at because I don't do them. Like the balance, the coordination. I never say never, but it would take me a lot of work to be even a ballroom dancer or learn how to do it because I'm just not coordinated. I admit it. But maybe once you dig into things like Pilates, you'll start recognizing that range of motion and all of that stuff you have inside of you that you didn't realize you had.
Exactly, because it helps you to focus things in a different direction. And it is very, very beneficial. Another exercise that I put under the category of non-aggressive is yoga. And there's two types of yoga. There's Hatha yoga and Raja yoga, Raja. And I encourage people to research them both to see which one works best for them. But again, the focus with yoga is improving balance, flexibility, and excellent stress relief, reduces anxiety, it boosts the immune system, improves heart function. And many times the aggressive is to get this helps to improve heart function as well as promotes better posture and improve sleep.
So I'm going to illustrate all of the things you just mentioned with a friend of mine. I've known him for decades. It was it just past 9 years when he went to the doctor, routine checkup, and they said, when you leave here, you're going to the hospital. He found out in that moment that he had a major heart defect.
Wow.
Major heart surgery continued after that. He had a lot of recovery, and then he started doing yoga. He's been doing it ever since.
Yes.
He swears by it. He says that is his exercise. And you said improved heart function. Well, hey, he had a heart issue. So that's one of the reasons he does it. He rarely gets sick. He has no anxiety. He's just very grounded. Every time I talk with him, he says, you know what? And by the way, he's now a business partner. We just went into a venture together in the last couple of months, and we're working on it. We're working on it. Nice. Every time we talk, which is like every other day, he goes, I got to tell you, I had a great night's sleep. And everything he does, first thing in the morning, he does yoga. Intentionally does yoga.
Right.
Maybe gets on the treadmill, change it up a little bit and add a little bit of cardio. But game changer. And then I have another friend, also a man, and this guy is like a regular dude's dude. I mean, he installs air conditioning units on the roof of supermarkets, grocery stores, like when it's like 0 degrees outside. Yeah, I would never picture it, but he told me like, I don't know, maybe 2 months ago, he said, I'm doing yoga. He watches a YouTube video and he does yoga. So we got to get on the yoga train. I'm telling you.
Absolutely. Now, and again, it's because from what you were saying, from your friend, as well as the gentleman that does the air conditioning units installation, yoga is excellent for stress relief. And many times people who have heart challenges have stress, have difficulty balancing, releasing stress. And this is one of the ways.
Wow.
Another exercise is Tai Chi. And Tai Chi is rooted in martial arts, traditional Chinese medicine. It's slow, flowing movements, and deep breathing, emphasizing the importance of the mind-body connection and harmony. So bringing in that balance.
Wow.
Yes.
Like you said before, all of these names of these non-aggressive exercises, heard them all. Never knew what some of them, like, martial arts, what's actually going on there. Had no idea.
Yes. Okay, here's another one in that same, sort of like in that same category. It's Qigong. And I know people have heard of it, Qigong.
Absolutely.
Ancient practice used to build health, heal injuries, and reduce pain, reduce stress and anxiety, promote longevity and vitality. It's like a moving meditation. And it energizes the body and mind and improves memory, reduces stress, and helps sleep better.
I'm trying to visualize what the difference would be between Qigong and yoga, because it almost, have never done them, so I'm just disclaimer, but it almost sounds as if you are meditating in a way when you're doing yoga, and that also it sounds kind of like what's going on with Qigong.
Yes. And you know what? I'm not going to say that it's this or it's that. I encourage the person to try them both, see what resonates for them. And if they find themselves doing and using both, that's fine. Or if a person does yoga for a period of time and then switches to Qigong for a period of time, that's fine. It's the experience of trying, doing them, and know that even though the movements are slow, the body is still benefiting from it, and that exercises don't always have to be fast-paced and aggressive. Yes, it can be for those who really want to benefit from that, and that's fine. But know that there are other options that still give the benefits that more active exercises provide. And then one last one that I'm going to share is just different stretching exercises. There are so many different stretching exercise modalities. And what it does, it increases a person's range of motion, flexibility, releases stress, calms the mind, improves blood flow in the muscles, and it reduces back pain, helps muscles work more effectively.
I can tell you in the last year, this is what I realized, that as you get older, and doesn't mean you have to be really old, just older, that stretching is so key and critical. Now, I would have to say, not being the expert, that's more important than even the exercises that we just mentioned. You need to nail the stretching part down before you embark on the others like yoga, Qigong, and all of that. I have a trainer. Been a while since we got together. Our schedules didn't match up. Well, I have to be intentional and change that up. But
right.
That's the main thing that she worked on with me. Squats, bends, and just different moves to stretch. Over time, I realized that when I go to pick up something off the floor, in my mind, I'm like, it's going to hurt. Here we go. And I'll bend down and I'll realize, oh, that was really easy, because I've been intentional about stretching and doing it more often. It makes such a difference.
You are absolutely right, because that is the form of exercise that I use on a regular basis. Regular for me is 3 times a week in the evenings. I'm part of a class, a group online. We do the Zoom stretching, and the instructor is a was in ballet, and so truly understands the nature of how certain muscles move in certain directions, and to get the flexibility. And if I miss a day for whatever reason, whether because I'm just not able to attend or she's got some changes in her schedule, my body tells me, we haven't stretched, what's going on here? And
Wow.
so I understand what you're saying.
Well,
Truly understand.
backing up what you said there, you, unless you understand physiology, you can't really do it yourself. You need to be led by somebody else, because even sessions with a trainer, the off days I'm not working with her, I honestly can't remember the moves. I'm embarrassed to admit it. I just can't.
Yeah.
I don't like, I sit there, I'm on the mat, or I'm in our gym, we have a big area of like AstroTurf, and I'm like, I don't know, I can't remember, what am I supposed
You
to
don't
do?
need to, because the instructor is leading and is assisting and helping. So when you do the exercise, you're like, oh yeah, I know how to do this, but not that you need to know the order in which they'll come, because the order may change. The order may change,
Yeah.
because I know with mine, she changes the order, but I'm grateful for that, because it shows that our muscles are so flexible that different ways of doing and moving can still have the effectiveness of giving that muscle work.
It is a game changer. It
Yes,
really, really,
yes,
really is.
yes.
When you do, you said you do a Zoom video?
I actually is a live Zoom class.
Nice.
Yes.
What advice would you have for people when it comes to all of these non-aggressive exercises?
Try what resonates for you. Try it, and if it works, keep doing it. If you, excuse me, at least 2 to 3 times a week. If you find that something doesn't quite give you what you're looking for, or only gives it a little bit, either do more of that or try something else. But our body is intended to move. It is with the understanding and the intention that it is to move. And it's a matter of having the necessary tools to help it to do that.
This is centuries in the making.
Yeah.
We're not, people just didn't come up with this for a reason. It works. Yoga,
That's right.
Qigong,
Yes.
Pilates, it goes back so far. And this is
Yes.
what supported people when they didn't have treadmills, when they didn't have even
Yes.
free weights. I mean, they use rocks, whatever.
Yes. Oh, you know what? One more that just came to mind.
Sure.
That a person could also consider: walking meditation, where you are walking a certain path, direction that you're familiar with, and really toning and tuning out the surroundings, and truly having your focus in that direction of where you're going, the walking meditation.
That's a great point you bring up, because so many people don't meditate, or they think that meditation is sitting with your legs crossed, going the Om chant and all of that. No,
It's a way, but
it can be, but walking, you could
yes.
be meditating if you just get yourself into that state. And I'm not perfect at it, but I can just close my eyes and get into a certain zone faster and faster every time I'm intentional about doing it. And it's almost weird. Like, it's almost like you entered a different, I don't know, dimension.
Yes, yes.
But it's a great feeling.
Yes, it is. It is.
This is just a part of what you offer. I would love to, I forgot about the nutritional counseling side of what you offer. Maybe next time we get together or sometime in the future, we could talk about nutrition and some of the things that we should be mindful of there. What do you think?
Sure. Absolutely.
Wonderful.
Absolutely.
What's your website,
Yes.
Dr. Jackie?
earthlyessence.life. LIFE. earthlyessence.life.
It's all there. You can work with anybody, anywhere in terms of counseling. Just move their lives forward in a more healthy way. Thank you so much for being here today. Really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm truly, truly grateful.
Same.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll be right back. Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Jason Derulo. I love that music connects to people all over the country. But unfortunately, so does something else. Childhood hunger. 15 million kids struggle with hunger right here in America. And yet, every year, billions of pounds of surplus food in the U.S. go to waste instead of going to the children in need. Feeding America is working to change this. The Feeding America nationwide network of food banks rescues this surplus of food to help provide meals to families in virtually every community in the United States, including yours. But they just can't do this alone. Join me in the fight against hunger in America. For more information on what you can do to get involved, visit feedingamerica.org. That's feedingamerica.org. Together we can solve hunger. Together, we're Feeding America. A message from Feeding America and the Ad Council.